We are now online, and it's extremely dark. We'll see if anyone joins us. Can you rotate that lamp to have better lighting? Menace. We'll make it terrifying. So potentially people will start like logging in there and they can actually post comments on the side and you can be like, hey there, thanks for that. And I'm curious, do you want to just say words? Just where you're at? Yeah, will do.
Now you put me on the spot. Hello, my name is Popko. I am 30 years old. And
That's right, you're 30.
Yes, I am.
I'm just wanted to test later to see, hey, how about when a pal's around?
Yeah.
If they can be caught up.
Sure.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, this is my first time playing Resident Evil.
Watching Resident Evil Raid mode.
Raid mode, yes.
There's a chance I didn't explain any of this to Popko, by the way. Oh yeah, we can watch this later on Twitch. It's kind of fun.
Okay.
I should have asked for your permission at all, by the way. I just realized, but whatever.
Well, you should know that you do not have my permission. So.
Well, that's embarrassing. And legally binding, I'm sure. We'll just...
That ass.
We'll see. We'll just do a quick one. Jill. I'm trying to remember other anecdotes I have for you, Popko. And again, just pretend the camera and microphone aren't here. But yeah, trying to remember other personal, deep anecdotes that I can possibly relay. Magnum or rifle?
Oh, sorry. I was supposed to know. Rifle. Magnum.
Magnum. You okay?
So, is there continuity between all the Resident Evil stories, or is it like each one is a separate? Like, are the characters the same, or do they change? You know, because I've never played Resident Evil.
They're mostly pretty loyal to their characters. After Resident Evil 1, Claire is the sister to the main character, or one of the main characters of the first Resident Evil. And as it continues, Resident Evil 3, Jill is from the first Resident Evil, who is the protagonist. Resident Evil 4, Leon is from Resident Evil 2. They all are usually pretty intimated from the first one to some extent, as well as the ensuing story. By the way, I haven't played this in a while, so I could be rusty and shameful. We'll see. But it is the very, very, very first level, so preferably not, or that'd be mortifying.
So people can log in and comment, do they also play like the game too, or do they just like watch?
They just watch. Although, interesting you bring that up, there's something called share play, which I have not experimented with, that allows someone someone outside of your house, anywhere else in the world, to be able to play whatever game you're playing as if they were right there in the same room with you. Like, think as if you were plugging in a second controller only halfway across the globe or whatever. And I still don't understand the nuances of that. Although I did hear there was a big deal in the gaming world with this like 10-year-old kid who used share play, and like whoever was playing his game deleted all his characters in Destiny and like all his weapons. Yeah, and like the little kid was traumatized, I guess. So I don't understand the nuances of how it works, but that's a turn off. Yeah.
That's how it was Diablo 1, when Diablo 1 came out, like, multiplayer, people could, I think you could, like, cheat, and people would get these, like, second characters and go around slaughtering, like, other people who were playing. They were just slaughtering characters.
Shucks. So I had a table I was waiting on yesterday at Thailand. Oh god, it was pretty abysmal. Well, first off, they made literally, I think, a good 15 customizations to the items they were ordering. They were all vegan, which, like, they kept asking me, like, well, no, but is this cooked in with any other fish or anything? Does it even share a fryer? Yeah, and I had to keep saying, hey, I gotta let you know, I do not do fish sauce myself. I am you picked the right server to ask. Yes, it is completely separate. It's its own entity. And they still didn't believe me. It was to the point where I, like, considered sitting down and, like, talking about the fur protests I went to as a kid and, like, having a heart-to-heart. They were of Indian descent, by the way, just to paint a picture and, like, yeah, I don't know if it's a cultural entitlement thing. Da-da-da-da-da. Oh, great, this is being broadcast and recorded. Da-da-da-da. Skeleton in the closet. Oh, true. I meant more, I was leaning on the side of more, like, not necessarily knowing the cultural savviness of being in restaurants and protocol. But, anyway, I think I can even remember. One of them was our rainbow combination stir-fry in quotes. No cauliflower, no carrots, suts, and bamboo shoots. Add peanuts, vegan. Like, that was one order in total. Add basil, and add basil, and tofu.
Why don't they just make their own dish at home?
Yeah, yeah,
After a certain point, I
yeah.
feel like when I go to a restaurant, after something like that, I'm almost expecting not to do what I was wanting, because like there's so many things.
Yeah. It was pretty Nutter Butters, and like the other two ordered vegetarian stir-fries as well, with very similar needs with those. Lots of substitutions, lots of omissions, and some like adding extra of stuff that was already there. And I had to show off the list to my other coworkers and say, this is 3 entrees, and it takes up so much space on our ticket. It's hilarious. And everyone was like, oh my god, this is a record. No, I did a crazy jump stab thing. Whoopsie. What was I doing? What was I doing? And, I put in their order correctly. I double-checked the ticket, which took a good 3 minutes to, like, double and triple check and make sure. And you can't really blame the chefs for being confused by, like, that many qualifications. And you can't blame the food runner who brought out the food and was, well, obviously, and was just flabbergasted by the dishes. They all virtually looked the same, even though, like, one was the rainbow combination, one was the basil stir-fry, and one was, like, the amazing vegetarian combo. They were all so similar. So similar with those omissions and additions that like the food runner just came up to me and said, Kit, I don't know, they don't help. And I was like, oh god. And sure enough, it was a 6% tip, and they stole my pen after writing thank you in big friendly letters. So yeah, there wasn't even a lot like different from it, like just peanuts were forgotten by the food runner who was distracted by the lengthy Bible of things to read from the list. And
Why would you even hang out with people like that? Like, I don't know. I feel like when I go to a restaurant, somebody's like, omit this, but I would like some cauliflower and I would like some carrots and some basil. I just think that's too high maintenance to be. You know what I mean? Like that's just too. I don't know.
oh, they were all having qualifications.
Yeah, and they all
Yeah.
were. Like, that would drive me nuts.
Culture? I don't know.
Oh, culture. Yeah, that could be. Yeah.
Maybe.
Yeah.
Eh.
That's true.
Anyway,
Was it a family or was it like a group of friends thing?
I assume a family?
Okay.
Something.
Why
And-
would you even be family with somebody like that?
Why would you be family? Anyway, I think that wraps up our testaroonie, showing Popko how things work around here. Have fun, everyone, and tip well.
Tip well, more than 6%.
And don't steal people's pens.